Tonight's show is sponsored by Queen Bee Cleaning Company. Queen Bee Cleaning Company services Wayne County and the surrounding areas within a 1-hour radius. Their services include residential cleaning, commercial cleanings, post-construction cleanups, move-ins and move-outs. Yes, they do the packing and cleaning for you. Real estate cleanings, deep cleans, event cleanups, window cleaning, interior, exterior, and screens, junk removal, and boat detailing. Yes, you heard that right, boat detailing. You can hire them weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, one-time jobs as needed. It doesn't matter. They offer all natural cleaning options as well using chemical-safe products. All estimates are free. When you need to find a cleaning company, think Queen Bee, because when your environment is clean, you feel happy, motivated, and healthy. To contact them for all of your cleaning needs, call 570-229-3959 or email them at qbcleaningcompany@gmail.com.
All right, y'all. It's the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Podcast.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the NDT Podcast. Everything works so much better when I am not at the helm of the controls. It's so much smoother. What's going on, Aaron? What's going on, Justin? How you guys doing tonight?
Hey,
buddy.
Where the hell are you? Anyway, yeah, man. been a long weekend, but guys, we have a special guest tonight. You guys might know him. You've seen him before. His name is Marc. He's from Brews and Barbeques over on Facebook. If you have not followed that page yet, make sure you guys do. At this time, we can welcome him on in. Jared, bring that man on stage.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, he was demanding, wasn't he? Like,
You gonna take that shit, bro?
Jared, you got to talk to him about this. The way he's talking to you, the overlord should not be.
Hey, fuck you,
speaking.
Corey.
Overlord. Let's okay. He might be the overlord, but let's not forget, I am the boss. We're okay. It's good. It's cool.
Fair enough.
It's great.
Allegedly.
Yeah, baby. So how we doing tonight, gentlemen? How is everyone doing? How was your weekend? Did you have any sorts of fun?
I was sweaty.
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
We'll let Mark tell us about his weekend, and Justin and I will talk about our Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll sit in the background here. Go ahead.
I don't know what I did. I'm like thinking about it now. No, wait, hold on.
Did
I went to a birthday party.
You getting old?
Yeah, no, wait. I went to a birthday party. It was whatever. Happy birthday, Jake.
What's up, Janet?
Yeah, I didn't do shit. I just didn't feel like doing anything, man.
You rolled out a couple of reviews though, didn't you?
Yeah, we did the Wendy's saucy nugs. We're almost done. I don't want to post. For those of you who do the social media thing, well, you guys would know. If you post too much in a day, like Facebook kind of throttles your exposure. So like I can only post like 1 or 2 reels in a day, and then like nobody sees shit. So I think I have the last 2 I have to post, maybe 1. Probably do it tomorrow. But no, I mean, like I said, I didn't do anything. I kept it low key. It was kind of hot. I just didn't. I don't have a pool. I'm not rich. Like rich people.
Ditto. I really do.
Nice.
You know what? Even if I had the money, I don't know if I'd want a pool because I don't want to take care of it. Like I know I love you, babe, but I know my wife and kids would take care of it.
You can't even say that. Even if I had the money, you had the chance to have a fucking pool and you don't.
It was but it was a used pool, and I don't know how good it would have been. And also the liner ripped, so glad I didn't take that.
Yeah, just put some staples in it.
As he was taking it down, the liner ripped. But yeah, I know that I'd be the one to end up having to take care of it, and I just did not want to work for 10-hour days and then come home from work and take care of the chemicals and buy the just not up for it. Not up for it.
I want a hot tub. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want a hot tub.
I can get behind that.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
See those guys that got
That's my next one.
the blow up hot tubs in their living rooms and shit. You want to do
My
that?
parents have one. It's not bad. Like they have a blow up hot tub. Like it's decent. Like I don't mind it at all when I go over.
So here's my question with the people that put them in their living room. When you're doing this as like a novel thing, you're doing it for social media. I don't know what the hell you're doing it for. I saw a famous barbecue guy account, not going to say names, post a picture of it on his account. And I'm like, all I'm thinking is, how the fuck do you drain it?
Just
If it's in your living room, bro.
Thing is a waterbed. When those were things, just fucking hook a long hose to it and drain it outside.
That's
What
true.
a pain! What a pain in the ass. A
It's
long
got to be a
hose
pain.
and a pump and or siphon it. I don't know, man. I can't.
Fuck, imagine sleeping on a waterbed and having that thing break in the middle of the
I
night.
was just gonna say that. It was not even in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, that too.
Middle of that.
Yeah, you get all excited
to know
because she
more?
tells you she's so wet, and you're like, "Yeah, baby." She's like, "No, the bed broke." You're like, "Oh, fuck."
That's,
Sorry, Mark. Sorry,
no. I
Jared. The rated R, please.
Yeah, please. It might block Justin's face out though. I don't know.
My bad.
Rated
no, my
X.
dad. No, it came up on my phone. My dad commented on something, so I'm like, oh, okay, Dad. So I was like trying to read it. And I'm like,
Oh,
whatever.
Oh man.
all right. So
I'm
Justin, what'd we do this weekend,
Glow golf. That was so much fucking fun.
dude? So these guys have never done this. Chris, Justin, and my son Braden. We went out. Christian was
I
going to
didn't go.
but his friend was here. You didn't want to come, you fucker. We asked you
No, I had something to do on Sunday.
at 9:30 at night.
I had to be in bed early. I didn't know what time you guys would be done.
We got done what 12:15.
Yeah, 12.
But so I sent Jared a couple videos if anybody wants to see this. This was kind of cool. It was like watching nuclear war.
It was so
Jared
much
can
fun.
throw them up whenever he's ready.
It did look pretty fun. It looked pretty
It was a
cool.
lot of fun.
The only thing that sucked is we had 2 times, 1 or 3 times. Once when I hit it, once when Chris hit it, and once when Braden hit it. The ball literally went out as you hit the ball.
And it was supposed to, once you hit it, start the timer over, and it was supposed to stay lit. But
Oh Jesus. Okay.
yeah, so it was,
I
I
know
think
what
we
you mean.
found 2 of the 3.
well, the one that you hit on that last one on the first hole, Justin hit it and went out in the mid flight. It was a blue one. We're like, shit, well, maybe we'll find it. And it was on the green. It was an excellent shot. We just didn't get a chance to watch it land.
How was that part? How was it finding the balls after you hit them?
You can't lose
Good
them
if,
when
they,
lit
if they
up.
stayed lit, we never lost the ball. But the ones we lost were the ones that went out because we didn't get to them soon enough,
Fucking weird.
or they went out mid flight. So
But it was cool to watch them fly. I think it was more fun watching other people play because you can sit there and you would just see them fly through the sky
Jared
or
says,
roll on the ground. It was
so he's got the pick of the golf cart. The videos won't fly up. I'll put the videos up on a couple of reels on our Facebook page if anybody wants to watch it. That's the golf cart. So there was a unicorn balloon on the front and a dinosaur balloon on the back with LED lights inside. So, but
there
it
was
was
somebody
cool.
driving around with like a big fucking 4-inch dick on the front of their golf cart.
Yeah, that was the part of the judging, and no one clapped for that guy. Like I thought, well, we're not going to get judged because there's no way we're going to beat this dude. And then no one even liked it. Like they were all pissed off that for whatever reason he put this inflatable penis on his golf cart.
That's weird though. They do like a cart decoration contest for some shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, this one dude
That's
had
crazy.
Christmas lights on his cart.
Maybe that's why
The
my
one was
pants
like
have
a
been so
Hawaiian
tight lately.
theme. It's like hula grass all around it. It was pretty cool.
You're welcome.
We ended
for
up
the
losing a
carts.
lot of balloons along the way.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
We'd be
Brady
driving down other holes and be like, oh, there's one of our balloons.
went to the Dollar Tree because I forgot we got to decorate these freaking carts, and he got a whole mess of shit, and we just stood for a good 45 minutes decorating the cart. And then we're about to drive away, and my front tire went flat on our cart, so we had to take everything off, put it on a new one. But it was challenging driving at night with no headlights or anything like that. That was
That's
a
the
bitch.
one thing I would do different. I would get like a flashlight or one of the headlamp things so
That
you
was
can
hard to
see.
do. We almost dumped it twice. So
But I'll tell you
Well,
what,
that's
it's
just doing
like,
everything in the dark.
Yeah.
hitting the golf balls in the dark was, I think, easier. The balls are a lot different.
they're a lot heavier.
Giggity.
Yeah, and they don't come off the clubs the right way. You have to like club up a bunch. But actually hitting it straight was way easier.
Yeah.
Because all you really can focus on is the ball.
Yeah, there's nothing going on around you.
The hard part is staying focused on keeping your head like down and behind the ball after you hit it. Because as soon as you hit it, you want to do that to see it.
It legit looked like nuclear war. It was pretty cool.
It would weird me out a little bit.
No, it was fun.
You've got to do one. It's so much fun.
Maybe someday. I haven't gone golfing in years. Mark, have you been golfing recently? Do you golf at all?
I used to, and then I chose weightlifting and violence. That's what I chose.
Weightlifting and violence. There's nothing wrong with that, man.
No, I can't. Like my shoulder can't. That's it. I got nothing.
Maybe someday I'll get back into weightlifting. Maybe.
Don't.
I keep saying that. I have a membership. I just got to go back.
That's all right. So what kind of adventures you've been on recently since we talked last, Mark? What was your favorite brewery visit that you've been to recently?
Oh, man. I don't know if I was on Bearded Goat in Harrisburg. Bearded Goat. You want to talk about a really nice place. Just a beautiful, beautiful building. We had been there. It used to be called Newfangled years ago, and then they closed, and then somebody bought it out, and we get there. My wife's like, "We've never been here before." And I said, "Yes, we have." This was, what do they call it? Newfangled. And she's like, "Well, no, we haven't. I swear to God." And then I talked to the manager. He's like, "Yeah, this is Newfangled." But they redid the whole thing. It's just an awesome brewery. Beers were good. Food was delicious. I got to get up your way at some point. There's not necessarily Honesdale way. I will someday. What's it called? Oh, I can't. Ashley. What's the name of the brewery in Wilkes-Barre we go to? Breaker Brewing.
Oh, okay.
Breaker Brewing. Yes.
Fucking Lion's Head.
Not like, no, it's Stegmaier. It's like $10 a case, and every bottle you took back was like 20 cents.
Yeah.
You didn't pay shit for that case. I bought Lion's Head the other day, or a couple months ago. It's still sitting there. I drank like half the case.
I'll ruin your stomach.
It's hard, man. Like you go from this shit to that, and it's just like,
What's funny is I don't drink beer, but Lion's Head I like.
Really?
I don't mind Lion's Head. I grew up on it. Well, my teens.
21, 22, guys.
Yeah, like 18, 19, 22.
Drink responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
This show does not condone underage drinking. It's bad.
No, don't. Do as I say, not as I did. There you go.
Justin, what was that garbage you were drinking Saturday night?
Oh, the hard Mountain Dew.
You know why they fucked that up? Because
no sugar.
Sugar-free.
No sugar-free. Terrible.
Yep, I had the lime wire. It was gross.
They could have done.
And then I tried the Arizona. What was it? The hard lemon iced tea. That wasn't bad. It had a lot more honey in it than I would have thought.
Oh, did you get the green tea?
No, I got the lemon tea.
Regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad. The Liptons aren't bad either. I mean, it's not something I normally drink, but they get dangerous.
Everyone's getting into it now.
The spiked Arnold Palmer by Arizona, and I hate it.
Really?
I hate it.
I never had it yet.
Like, I love the regular Arnold Palmers. I hate that. Now, the Twisted Tea half and half is fantastic.
Oh, I can't. I got sick on Twisted Teas. One's like super sick. Prom night, super. My mom and dad are listening. I puked everywhere. I drank like 18 of them things. Like I was just like, yeah, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, man.
Shots, and then it was over.
That's just it, though, man. When you have that much of something like that, it's that sugar that kicks your ass, dude.
Yeah. No, the pancreas went into failure. Just shut down. Pancreatitis. Yeah,
Mike's with you, man. He's not a fan of the Twisted Teas, but I love them. But you know what? I like them because I like iced tea, and I'm good. Like I don't drink to get drunk. Like I'll have a couple, and that's it. One thing I've been on big lately is this El Jimador stuff. You seen that? You try that?
Mm-hmm.
So it's El Jimador, and the ones I get are like they're tall boys, but they're like a grapefruit malt, and it's like a perfect summer drink. It's so good. This dude, I never know. He starts laughing in the middle of something I'm saying.
I gotta stop reading the comments. I gotta stop reading the comments.
They're coming up as
it's Mike Cook. Real men drink hooch.
Dude, all right. So I went. an old boss of mine used to have something he called a beast feast. Every year he'd do a beast feast, and they would have all different types of wild game, and it's fucking delicious stuff. So the one night we're sitting out by his spit that he's got going with a venison roast on it, and the one dude brings out fucking homemade moonshine, and he's asking people if they want it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take some. Yeah, I'll take some. So they are starting to try it, and I could see their faces. And someone dumped theirs into the fire, and it lit up green. And he came over to me at that moment and said, "Here, you want some?" I'm like, "No, thank you. No, thank you." Moonshine lights up green. That's like straight Everclear. There's not a chance I'm drinking that.
That was good moonshine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
That one.
Yep.
I couldn't. There's no. Okay, so tell me why you think it's good, because to me there's no flavor. It's straight fire. It just burns. Why do you like that? Why do you like just alcohol?
It's a rush, man.
Oh my God, y'all are fucking crazy.
Have you ever had the apple pie moonshine?
Oh, the Slush Boys used to make that.
Apple pie moonshine is good. I do like apple pie moonshine, but like,
and you liked Applejack.
Not like, well, the Applejack's fucking crazy. And it is good, but like, I can't do straight moonshine that's that intense. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
I saw a guy from your neck of the woods, from the old Honesdale, what was his name? Brian Beach. I don't know if you know Brian Beach. Remember Brian Beach?
I think I know the name. I don't know the person.
So he was friends with like a Gary Stike, like that group. I think he was a year or two older than me. Yeah. And Brian, like, I watched the man just like down half a bottle of Everclear, and just like Bill Brasky, like just stood there, just took it like a man. They walked around with a keg at a party by himself. Like, it was just like, this is too much, man. It's like this most intense thing I've ever seen. But it's a rush, man. You drink it, it burns like hell. I mean, why do people do that one chip challenge? I mean, it's not enjoyable.
Dude, no, exactly. The one chip challenge. I can't, man. Oh my God. Stacy says for me to try the Susquehanna Brewing grapefruit shandy. I will 100% try that. The other one I like is what the hell's the name of it?
Susquehanna's good stuff, by the way. Susquehanna's good stuff.
I've had a couple of Susquehannas that I really enjoyed, but the Schafferhofer, whatever the hell it's called, Schafferhofer grapefruit beer, that's really good too.
Never had that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the German stuff, like the Francis Connor as well. It's like an ale with orange zest to it. Beautiful, delicious. That's my kind of jam. Anything grapefruit. Mike says they're gonna make some stuff, and I will like it. All right, I'm counting on that, Mike. Hefeweizen. I don't know that one.
Yeah, Hefeweizens. Hefs are good. Hefs are real good. You're gonna get a lot of banana and clove in there.
And banana, really?
But they are delicious. Absolutely recommend them.
All right. So why don't you give me? We'll go like straight interview style. Give me your favorite review you've ever done.
Oh God. Favorite review.
Like either the review you gave that you really enjoyed, or like the beer that you got to do for a review that you really enjoyed. I just like adding to my list.
Yeah, no,
Yes, Stacy.
Beer, I don't have like a favorite, because I approach them all kind of like unique, because I think they are all unique. Like, so the way breweries work to me is they all have a base. It's kind of like butt rock in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, it's like Breaking Benjamin. Like, they have a recipe, and this is the recipe, and then they're gonna kind of deviate a little bit from the recipe. Disturbed, every Disturbed song for like 10 years sounded like a Disturbed song. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of every brewery's signature. Now, I'm a Trogs guy. Like, Trogs is always going to be my number one. Like, I just think the freshness is there, the quality is there. It's pretty much the show in town in Pennsylvania. But there's a lot of smaller ones that do really good stuff. And a lot of their stuff is kind of, I don't want to say experimental, but it's not always the same thing, if that makes sense. Like, they have some consistent ones, and then they're trying new stuff. But like Trogs, I swear I will drink Trogs forever. Like, I love Trogs until they close or put me on a beer, and then that's the only beer by Trogs I will drink. John Trogner, if you're watching.
There you go. Tag him, Adam.
I don't know. I think my favorite reviews were, honestly, and you're gonna think I'm nuts, was my kid made me do the Bean Boozled.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was horrible. Like I think I threw up twice. I could spit them out like mid video. Like I'm just like, this is terrible.
Yeah, they had some bad ones in that, man. They put some like dirty socks and like booger and
vomit.
I think the dog food one was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, but no, I don't know if I have necessarily a favorite review. I've done so many. Like if you go on my page and check my reels, like I probably have at least 200-300 reels. I also have now. I do have a Dr. Pepper beef stick that I found at a Sheetz.
A what now? A Dr. Pepper like beef stick?
Yeah, it's like a Jack Link's like Dr. Pepper meat stick.
Okay,
that sounded dirty. That I'm gonna review and
baby.
But yeah, I just try random shit, man. I wanted the one thing I did want was the Kit Kats. There it is. I love Dr. Pepper. Just straight regular Dr. Pepper, not the extra cherry strawberry. No. Just give me regular Dr. Pepper.
The Dr. Pepper cream is good.
Is it good?
Yes.
See, I never had it.
I love the cream one.
The Dr. Pepper cream soda is really good. And the strawberries and cream is too.
Oh, I likes that one.
Stacy
wants to know if you like chimay. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chimay.
Chimay. They're Belgians. I've never bought a chimay. I have had Belgians all over the place. I've never bought a chimay. I don't know why. Like they sit nicely. You've probably seen them at a beer store. There's like a red, a blue, and like a yellow bottle or a white bottle. I forget. And then they're Belgians, and I've never bought one. I don't know why. And I love Belgians.
This right here is my drink of choice. I got the premium today.
That's right, the premium.
But normally I get just the regular Yuengling lager. So I think it was last year or the year before, Yuengling won craft beer of the year, and I kind of made an inquisitive face. I was like, craft beer. Do you believe Yuengling is a craft beer at this point?
No.
I love Yuengling, but I don't think they should have won craft beer of the year.
It is by definition, it is, but no. I mean, they're so big at this point. But then again, like Sam Adams is craft beer. You know, and Sam Adams is buying a lot of your bigger breweries are buying a lot of these smaller like microbrews. I forget did Sam Adams buy Dogfish Head? I think. Anheuser, I think it was Anheuser bought something called the Traveler, and they had a pumpkin beer about 10 years ago called Jack O'Shandy, which was amazing. But yeah, a lot of these places are buying it. So no, the long answer, no, I don't think they are. I mean, I wouldn't consider them craft beer. But have you been to the brewery yet?
Not yet. I really got to make that trip. I really want to go down there.
Go. Tour's cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's. I think the Trogs tour is the best. I think it was actually voted like the best brewery tour, like in America. I think, or at least in Pennsylvania. But the England tour is pretty cool. I mean, to see kind of where it started, and you go into like the catacombs where they used to keep the beer back in like the early 1900s. It's cool. It's a cool tour.
I think I've driven by the Trogs brewery before.
If you've gone to Hershey Park.
I was going to say, it's down near Hershey, isn't it?
It's literally that you go past there, and then like a quarter mile, you're at the Tanger outlets.
That's what I thought.
Right there. So,
okay. Stacy says to try a Chimay. The white is fantastic. She highly recommends trying Einstock, Icelandic Arctic Pale Ale.
Yes, I've had that. If you like Pilsners, try Elder Pine. They're out of Maryland. Elder Pine. That's all my thing. That's all I got.
Sorry, Jared got us. The Boston Beer Company, the brewer of Sam Adams, acquired Dogfish Head Brewery in a $300 million cash in stock deal.
Yes.
So thank you, Jared.
I think they still, though, a buddy of mine was just there, and I think they still, like Dogfish has had something, the main owners, or the old owners, have something to do with it still. I don't know if it's because they do distilling now, and I don't know if it's that part of it. Yeah, they have their own, I think they're a whiskey, they might have their own vodka, I forget, but they do distill.
Mark, so what got you into wanting to do this with the beers in the first place? With wanting to venture out and go to all these different breweries and start the reviews? I know we touched on it a little bit with how you started your channel, but what made you want to do this with all the beer? So I was drinking Key Light. It's Wilkes University. Go Colonels, or B Colonel, whatever. And I'm at a party, and it was usually Key Light. If we had money, it was Miller Lite. And then if somebody was like loaded, we bought Labatt's in a keg. Like that's what we drank.
And then somebody handed me a Magic Hat number 9. I believe his name was Mike Regula, if memory serves me right. And Mikey Regula
I
hands
know
me.
that name.
Yeah, he's like
course
good
you
dude. He kind of reminded me like Chris Farley, but like a little more jacked. And like he just hands me, "Here, taste this. It's good." And I had it, and I was like, "This is what beer could taste like." And then that was like it from like a flavored beer. You know, I kind of drank the standard shit. You know what I mean? Except not Milwaukee's Best. That would always get me. I don't know what it was. I'd have like 2 beasts and have a hangover. Like I don't know what happened. But yeah, and then I started going down to Trogs. More craft breweries were open up next to me and near me. Actually, I guess one of the bigger moments was I was in Atlantic City. I was at the Tropicana. I had dropped a lot of money playing on the roulette tables. And I walked up to the bar in the Trop and I said, "Give me something that's going to, for all intents and purposes, fuck me up." And like, cause I was just like, I just want to just relax or whatever. And this lady hands me something called Blithering Idiot by Weyerbacher. It's 11%. And I drank it. And then I drank another one. And then I drank another one. And then it was the rest of the day was whatever. But like at that point, like I had never had a higher alcohol beer. Most stuff was light beer. And I loved it. My tastes have just been that way. And honestly, for over a decade, like I drank predominantly craft beer. And I just enjoy it. Before it was really like cool.
Yeah.
You know, and I know it's been around longer than that for the Trogner brothers and Trogs. I think they started at like 95, you know, with their stuff, with their pale ales and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's what it was. I just think I enjoyed beer. Not necessarily in excess at this point. Come to Schuylkill County. I got family in Schuylkill County. That's I'm half Schuylkill, Mr. Williams. Yeah, and I think from then on, I tried one and then I tried another, and I'm like, somebody says, well, they do this better, and then I just kind of got obsessed with it. If you've played Pokemon, it's like collecting Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all, baby.
Gotta catch them all, and I just wanted to try them all and see what's good and what's not good. So,
have you ever played with a home brewing kit? Have you ever messed around and tried to brew your own beer at home?
Negative. I'm not that motivated. I'd rather drink it and not make it. You know,
that ruins my next question, Mark.
Yeah, so I'm cool with smoking meat because I know like either I'm gonna go to bed and it's gonna lay there and then it's gonna be like done like an easy bake oven in the morning, or I have to do things and actively cook during the day. Like I can't sit there and like, oh, I gotta wait like 3 weeks now, and then okay, and then all right now, yeah, I can't do it. The other thing too is you have to have like a temperature controlled environment. I don't have it. Like I just don't have anywhere to kind of do that. So I'm not going to play around with it.
Ah, damn.
Sorry,
See, my next question was going to be, do you ever want to have your own brewery?
No.
Guess that's a big no.
Absolutely not. Because I'm sorry, but the service industry is not my cup of tea at this point.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
I have seen too many. More breweries are closing left and right. It's competitive in Pennsylvania. There's, I think, 500 craft breweries. Like, that's a lot.
There's like 400 of them in Honesdale.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, okay, we'll go with that. But I'll just believe you. I'll believe you. But no, like seriously, like I mean, you're talking like so. The one place that I post WNS distributors where I usually get my beer,
yes,
like there's Pennsylvania, but a lot of my stuff is New York. A lot of my stuff is Maryland. A lot of my stuff is Oregon. A lot of my stuff is the Pacific Northwest, the North Carolina area. So like you're just talking about there's that much beer in PA, and then the scene is kind of catching up everywhere else. And you got to try their stuff too. You know what I mean? It's an expensive habit if you can't control yourself. So have you ever heard of Untapped? Anybody heard of Untapped by chance? No. It's literally an app on your phone where you can check ratings and you can check in beers that you've tried. And then they give you achievements and medals for being an alcoholic. And it's great. Like it's just a great app. But yeah, like there is that much beer out there. Like a friend of mine, Jeff has tried, I think 15,000 different beers.
Holy Jesus, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you'll never know because you're never going to have everything. Yeah. And the stuff that people used to think was amazing, like, has gotten passed out. That's why a lot of these places are closing too. Like, they were good for a time, and then the business evolved, and then they just said, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. But what they were doing wasn't good enough to keep up. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't evolve
Yep.
at all, and that's why they're closing for a lot of reasons.
So to build off of what you said there, the joke about it's for alcoholics.
Sure.
We do have people. I mean, there are people that battle alcoholism all the time. So
Absolutely.
my next question is, have you ever tried a non-alcoholic beer? Done reviews on those, and is there one that you actually enjoyed? If there's people out there recovering.
No, I'll be honest with you. Like I like the taste of beer, I really do. Give me a cherry Coke, man. Like I know that sounds wonky and it sounds like a cop-out answer, but for real, like I'm not gonna if it doesn't have that effect to me. Like I think beer is good, but I don't think any of the non-alcoholics. Now that I don't know. You know what? Maybe that's next. Maybe I need to do an NA beer review and just pick up every single NA beer that everybody has. But I guess I just don't.
Every one of them, it sounds like every one of those reviews would probably be I don't really like it kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, would you drink a Miller Lite if you didn't have the effect, or would you just drink like a milkshake? I don't know, like a Gatorade.
Well, I've never tried any non-alcoholic beers myself. I just don't. To me, it would almost be like drinking a diet soda, and I'm not big on that. Like I don't know if the flavor is different or if it's comparable.
I mean, there's no alcohol, so essentially you're just getting, I guess, because there is like this one I'm drinking right now is 6.2%. Yeah. So I mean, obviously you're going to get a little bit of booze flavor in the background. So I think that's what kind of marries together with the hops and the everything else they're kind of making the beer with. So it's like I don't know if at that point if you take that alcohol out, I mean maybe it's not noticeable. I don't know. I mean you know what? I'll review them for you.
For me and all of the wonderful people who are struggling and wondering what they can have and what they should try.
It. I got it. We'll do it. Although Facebook does freeze that stuff out, by the way.
Do they?
So I do not get certain monetization options because I promote alcohol.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Shit.
Yeah.
We struggle over on YouTube. Well, I mean, we're not monetized on YouTube yet either.
Sure.
But Facebook, we are, but we don't.
When I say monetized, all right. Listen, like it gets me like 2 extra rolls of chew a month. All right, like that's yeah. It's not. Yeah, no.
It's all based on performance. Trust me.
I'm trying to.
I go through my videos. I know what you get.
I get performance anxiety. All right.
Yeah, I get it. All right, we got all that beautiful brew stuff in, and now
Sure.
I think we'll move to another topic that's going to get the other two guys that are here perked up a little bit more. I know they don't want to do too much because the wrestling show is tomorrow night. I know they don't want to do too much, but we can touch on some subjects, some topics, some ideas.
I want to take note. Look at his face. You know exactly what I'm
waiting
talking
about. He's looking down, rolling his eyes.
Mark's a huge wrestling fan.
I am.
So we've given our thoughts. Go ahead.
Before we do this,
okay.
Do we have to pay another bill?
Maybe.
Yeah,
for being the thumbs up.
You gotta, Jesus. That's what he has us for. Gotta keep him in line.
Okay.
Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890.
And we're back. What's going on?
That's really nice.
Enjoyed that ad. That's beautiful.
Really
nice read, Aaron. Good job.
Thank you.
We were going to get some more ads up for some new sponsors tonight, but StreamYard decided you can't upload shit tonight. Anyway.
So before you go on,
yes, go ahead.
We should tell Mark about August 3rd, and maybe he'll come join us, and then we can talk about what's going on August 3rd at night.
Hey, Aaron, do you know what's going on August 3rd at 1 p.m.?
At 1 p.m., guys, we will be at the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Riders. 1 o'clock game. This is our makeup date from our rainout game. If you have not checked on your tickets, please get a hold of Mike Harvey. Check our website, whatever you got to do, but your tickets were transferred into this new game that we're going to. Unfortunately, there will be no fireworks. It will be a 1 o'clock game. But we still have our own Cadence, Christine's daughter, is going to be throwing out the first pitch. I will be singing the national anthem in front of all those people and hopefully not shitting my pants while I'm doing it.
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to be a good time. So hopefully we can make this game and it doesn't rain like it did last time. That was a bitch.
Absolutely.
Mark, I think you should check out our pin post. If you want to come up, I will happily buy your ticket for you if you want to come join us at the game in Scranton. It'd be awesome to have you up there, hang out with you, man.
I don't want to fucking hang out with you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
We're terrible.
You too, then.
We're absolutely terrible.
Is that a Saturday by chance? Is it what day is that? Is it Friday?
It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Okay, so the only problem is that is my dad's birthday. There is a picnic by their house. I go every year. It is I'm not missing my dad's birthday.
It is quite
Totally
all right.
Understandable.
The other thing, guys, that's going on that day is the first 2,000 people inside the gates get a really cool Rail Riders cowboy hat, I guess.
Country Day.
Country Day.
Forget my dad. I'm going for a cowboy hat. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
What you guys don't realize is I ordered Justin a very special pair of Daisy Duke overalls that he has to wear.
Oh, fuck
fantastic.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to see that, right?
Don't think I won't.
If I find them, dude, you're gonna wear them.
Justin, seriously, what's above your head?
It's on the screen.
What is
I
that?
think Jared put it up. It's a spider.
I see it.
Justin hates spiders.
Oh,
Anywho,
he moved it.
on to
Oh,
some
cool.
wrestling topics, guys. We keep going this, there, and the other way, and let's get into some wrestling topics. So we've discussed it. You guys have had the show with your thoughts and opinions about Money in the Bank. We talked about all that stuff. So why don't we get Mark's opinions on everything that happened? We'll just start off first with how do you feel about how they utilized the actual men's Money in the Bank?
Perfectly fine with it. It moved the story. It added to a story. Listen, here's the thing. Okay, it's number one. I don't think Trips likes Money in the Bank.
I'm on an island.
I don't think he does. Number two, I don't. Who were you giving it to? Like seriously, like okay, you're not giving it to Andrade. You're not giving it to what's
him.
His name? Yeah. What's,
You don't want Carmelo Hayes to have it?
No.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes.
You're not. No, not yet. He's not ready yet. Jey Uso is going to be locked up with the Bloodline coming up soon.
That sounds familiar.
LA Knight is just going
Right.
to be. I mean, obviously that was made for the US or the US title. I mean, he wasn't going to use the box on a US title, so it's like whatever. Who am I missing? Chad Gable is getting spooked out by creepy people, and yeah, I mean, Drew was the only one that actually made sense.
Just so everybody knows, we did not speak to Mark about this, but
Nope. Did everybody just freeze for like a
Yeah,
split
they
second?
did. I'm still here, but they are having issues over there apparently.
Oh no!
I thought I was
Okay.
about to get booted because it booted me last week from StreamYard, and I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
Don't worry.
Well, I guess
I'll
we'll just keep
carry on
going
the
then.
conversation because
Yeah,
I'm
go
the
ahead,
one
go
on
for
an
it.
island. I hated it. Not that I hated it per se, but you're with them, so you think that it moved the storyline along. Justin said, he cost Drew another championship, and I was like, man, they could have cost him the Money in the Bank, which also would have cost him a championship. I get what you're saying with, but who are they going to give it to? But man, doesn't that seem predictable? In that, doesn't that seem too predictable? Maybe it's who they went with. Because if they let Randy Orton into it, then you got something to talk about, especially with all these little snippets they show with Randy staring at the title on Cody's shoulder. They keep alluding to this. There's things here and there everywhere.
Well, did you see the injury cell?
Cody, man.
Did you see the injury cell? He sold that back injury pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh, at the end of last week?
Yeah.
Or
so
on Friday?
I think when he comes back, I think he'll be out for a while. They'll at some point play up the injury. He'll come back, turn on Cody. It'll be epic, and that will be after SummerSlam.
My wife wanted to point out she got an awesome Drew McIntyre pop figure.
Nice.
At GameStop yesterday. I don't know, man. They played off like Cody's broken ribs from Jacob Fatu a few weeks ago too, and there's nothing from that.
Oh no, you froze too. Oh no.
I guess I'll have to hold the show down.
What's going on, man? This is the Beards, Brews and Barbeques variety hour. What's going on, good people?
Oh, so it looks
man.
like some power outages.
Well, I don't know what. I know there were storms. I saw it on the old WNEP. It was kind of scrolling. Wicked weather, man. You can't. It's just, you know what? I haven't even on my page. I haven't even been smoking a lot of stuff. It's just too hot. I don't feel like sitting out there. I don't.
Yeah, it's like 102 or 103 today.
I was in front of the Blackstone. I don't know if it was last weekend or the weekend before. I was dying. Like, I'm like, this is like too much. And all I was doing was making smash burgers. I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah.
It's too hot. And I'm not going to pass out for the sake of cooking. So, I might be getting
Here we go.
Yeah, you're lucky. Because I
Did
can't
Corey go out
this
too?
show on my back.
Yeah, his power went out.
Yeah, Corey went too.
I was so glad. You guys don't even know. I do not talk wrestling. You don't even know.
Still, the Wyatts got us, Jared. The Wyatts were here.
Yeah, we were talking.
We're here.
That's crazy. Corey's gone too. It's like I was like,
okay, we can talk shit about him. Let's
Fuck,
do it.
I'm yelling at Justin because he's in the other room. Like, we're gonna see who gets the race to win back in here.
I
Dude,
said,
it's whipping out there.
Yeah, there's a
overall,
lot of shit.
I thought Money in the Bank
It's crazy.
was an okay pay-per-view. It was okay. Like, I thought the girls' Money in the Bank was terrible. It was just all high spots, and they were bad high spots. Like, they weren't good. I got bored with it. The Drew thing, like I was kind of telling Corey, like he's like, it can't happen. It needed to happen. Because again, you're not taking that belt off Damian Priest already. All right. I think they even let Jack Swagger have the belt longer than that. Like, do you know what I mean? Aaron is not moving again, or he's passed out. Never mind.
He does that.
I was
All right,
I was
there.
checking something on my phone.
Oh, my bad. I thought he had narcolepsy. I was like, oh no, there he is. Have a good night.
He
Sweet
sleeps.
dreams. Yeah, no, I just thought it was an all right pay-per-view. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. I don't think they did.
I thought the women's match was
egregious.
probably one of the high spots of the PLE.
See, and I think it was just all high spots, like awkwardly done. Now, I thought the Chelsea Green stuff was cool as shit. Like, I was cool with that. Like, I was all right with that. Let her be afraid of
We
heights.
talked
and,
about this. I think that they're putting too much content in too short of a period of time. Like,
Yes.
I know they're doing the different countries and everything else, and I think it's fantastic what they're doing, trying to expand. But there's too much packed into too short of amount of a time. You know, I'd like to see a little more build from now, like from after SummerSlam, give it a little break, and start that slow build to Survivor Series. Not doing a PLE every 2 weeks.
I think
I
they're
like
locked
what
in.
they did
They're locked in.
with Tiffy winning, and they already started
Sure.
playing on that Friday,
Mm-hmm.
which was, I think they did pretty good with that.
It's Tiffy time.
Did you hear who they just signed though? That chick from AEW.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie
Bakor.
Bakor.
Yeah. Who's apparently the real deal. I have not seen her wrestle because I don't trade tapes like the 90s, but I've heard she's legit.
Her getup looks fucking wild. Ram
Well,
horns. and-
is it Julia? We're waiting on Julia or whatever her name is, the New Japan girl, or she New Japan, or what was the other one? I don't know. But yeah, hey,
Yo.
Corey's on the bottom of my
Hey,
screen.
buddy.
You okay, buddy?
Jared,
You're late to the
Jared
show.
couldn't get out of here fast enough. He was like, I'm out.
I had no idea we had store mornings. Forgive me.
Till 9.
Yeah.
We
2
have-
weeks in a row, I have shit happening that kicks me out. That's fucking great.
I
So
can't wait.
professional. I love it.
I can't wait to go back and watch because Jared and Mark carried the show while all three of us were out.
I was so glad that Aaron's still in there in the back, or Jared's still in there in the background, man. I was like, yes.
So, to be clear here, if I were at my house, I probably wouldn't have gotten kicked out.
That's
Probably.
true.
I have never lost power at my house. Since
I
I've lived
normally
there.
don't. Anyway, back to the wrestling chat. instead of the
now Jared looks
unprofessionalism.
frozen. Oh, no,
he doesn't. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning going on here. Alex said she was just standing out on the porch. It was fucking wild, and everything's going crazy.
Hey, there she is, Stephanie Bakur.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one I was going to mention.
She looks like fucking
She
Maleficent.
tried out for WWE 6 years ago. She got turned down.
Did she?
And that's fine.
I gotta
But
look.
she's
I
supposed
gotta
to have
look
been
her up.
funny.
I never saw anything, man.
She's CMLL or C whatever. I
Yes.
think that's what she was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess back to Money in the Bank. I heard you say I turned up my volume and was listening instead of being in the show. I was watching the show. I heard you say that you thought that the women's match was terrible too. Like I kind of think that these women are badass that they have in the thing now. I think they're kind of good.
Okay, but who do you endear yourself to? That's my only issue.
Who do I endear myself to? Dude,
that's what I mean.
listen,
like, who are you rooting for right now? This Bailey title run is garbage. Like Bailey, they might as well just drop that thing. They have booked her terrible.
I really like Tiffy time is like she was a good choice to win that, but I really thought they were gonna let Chelsea Green win it because that briefcase suits Chelsea Green and her character very well.
Sure, that one.
But the story doesn't make sense.
No,
but the story doesn't make sense. Anyway,
they're not going to give.
Yeah, they had a thing against Bailey. What are you talking about? It didn't make sense. She kept pushing Piper against her. She fought her.
Yeah, but Bailey's.
Sorry, it's not Stephen King or something, but whatever.
I'm a Bailey fan. Obviously, you guys know that, but her booking is absolute trash. Like it's just terrible.
Can really she work a full schedule? Is that like
sure.
part of this? Like,
I'm sure she can.
I mean, I'm just wondering. Like, I don't know. She's not in the. I want to say this without trying to not to be insensitive. She's not in the greatest shape as she's always been. Part of the knee injury, I don't know how bad the knee is. Like, I don't think, and we're never really gonna know, because she was out for a long time. I mean, like a really long time. Like it was, So I don't know how bad it was. Obviously, we don't heal like we did once we get older. I don't know. Here's my only problem with that whole thing. Who was the blonde chick that missed the flip and whacked her head off the back of the...
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark.
Okay, Zoe Stark. Now we made the She-Old. I saw that. That was good. The She-Old with her and Sonya Deville and the dog-faced gremlin. And whatever her name. She looks
Shayna
like
Baszler, man. The one with no eyebrows.
Bruh. She looks like the Predator. If we AI'd a human Predator... It's bad. I'm not trying to be that bad. It's bad.
There's one on July 27th. I don't think we'll be able to make that one. I have stuff going on that day. But the one after that is in August sometime. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I may try to go to that one and do some announcer work.
I just don't like Money in the Bank matches. I don't like weird spots. I don't like where everybody's standing there waiting. Oh, I'm going to catch you now. Like, it's just weird.
Or they let two of them have the ring at a time, and the rest of them are just
and everybody's
they're holding their back or holding their knees. Waiting. I get that. When there's too many people in the ring, I don't like it. Like when I first got back into watching everything, it's like they were so confused with the tag team division, and this is what they were doing with the tag team division is these fatal four ways. So you got 4 tag teams in a match at the same time. There's just too much going on.
Corey, they're still confused with the tag team division.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
What they're doing.
But what the fuck was the other thing I was going to say? It makes sense that they do this kind of shit with Money in the Bank because I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of the briefcase itself. Like, there's just the thought of it where it's like everybody tries to cash in when the champion's at their weakest. They just finished a match. It's predictable. It's fucking stupid. I get it. I don't like it either. So if they kind of get rid of that and move towards something else, it makes sense.
Yeah. No. That's how I wanted to go to an interview one time. Like I was at a show. Was I in Philly or was I in Wilkes-Barre? I can't remember. But like, I couldn't remember like which credit card was like the right credit card. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm buying a Money in the Bank briefcase and I'm buying a WWE belt. I'm going to keep my WWE belt in the briefcase, and I'm just going to show up everywhere with this briefcase, just lay it down, like at the bank. Like if I'm going to get a loan, just pop open my briefcase. Just sit there. I did. I was at my buddy's wedding, and he had the Winged Eagle Intercontinental belt. I wore that thing for 3 days. I didn't take that thing off we were. I wore it to the ceremony. I was in the wedding, so I wore it when they call our names. I danced with the thing. I just like that. I had that thing for 3 days and I borrowed it. Like I want a WWE belt, an authentic belt in the worst way. My wife would kill me if I brought one home, but I want one.
The money the authentic ones cost. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like $500. Listen, not that like the $10,000 ones. Like no, like like just the $500 one. It's it's
You can even buy those the belt plates for them now too.
Yeah, and get Beards, Brews, and Barbeques belt plates.
Yep.
See, I like where your head's at, Aaron. I knew I liked you.
Take it down, Gore.
Why?
Yeah, show him the belt.
You can see the belt.
Does he
Where's
know
the belt?
Look at, show him the belt.
Ever seen a belt?
See, this is what I need. I need a belt. Like I need a belt in my life.
It's NDT, baby.
I need a belt.
I could send you the website I got this bad boy from.
We have a belt for our fantasy football championship that I like. I used to win fantasy all the time. And then ever since we adopted the belt like 10 years ago, I have not won fantasy. Like I've been second, I've been close, and I don't care about the money. I just want the belt. Like the belt would go everywhere with me, like everywhere.
Well, see,
I don't care.
What you don't realize is Corey's going to lose that belt in about a month because it's going to Fanatics Fest in New York City. I'm going to meet Cody Rhodes and have him sign it. And his daughter is like the biggest Cody Rhodes fan in the world. So I think once that's signed, Lena's going to confiscate it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's all good, though. That's good stuff.
But I am going to use that as an opportunity.
It'll be hers eventually.
I am going to use that as an opportunity to try to get Cody on the show.
It'd be nice. It'd be cool. I don't know if he'll do it. I mean, I've seen him on a show for another podcast that has a quarter of the following of ours on Facebook. So you never know.
I just think the belt's going to be a good talking point, and then slip a business card.
Business cards, stickers, give him the works, man. Bring a shirt with you if you want.
Yeah.
Get me on the show if you get him. I'm waiting to try. So I live relatively close to Knoebels Grove, and supposedly Mick Foley is there for a week every year. Yes. He loves Knoebels. So I keep trying to like have somebody of my inside sources tell me like, hey, Mick is here in his Christmas themed guest house. Like, I just want to show up. I just want to meet Mick.
That'd be awesome.
Give him a big hug. Like awkward. Just like the biggest hug.
I bet he would absolutely love that, man. He would be so thrilled if you gave him
a hug. Be thrilled. And then the police are cuffing me and local media influencer.
Mick's pulling a sock out of his pants and shoving it down your throat.
Mr. Sacco!
Bang, bang!
I can love Mick Foley. He's great.
He's an American treasure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Not as big a national treasure as our overlord in there.
Why?
Never mind.
Never mind. You know why he did that? Because we're talking wrestling tonight.
I want you to stop this nonsense.
See? I know. Is there anything else you guys want to ask Mark while he's on here regarding wrestling? Do you guys have any questions wrestling wise for him?
As if I'm the guru. Like, let's go.
Well, no, because I know they're going to discuss wrestling tomorrow night, and sure. I don't want to overstep and ask too many questions with current stuff without their go ahead.
Did you guys watch the documentary? Because I didn't watch it.
I did.
I heard it's garbage. I heard
it was a Rock fluff piece.
Yeah.
A lot of Rock was good aside from that.
But isn't the whole thing a Rock fluff piece?
Not the whole thing. Like they tell you the process of what went into it and how the story was supposed to go and how it changed and developed and how they rely on like the fan feedback and all that shit. So
I just don't understand how it took so long
to tell us shit we already knew.
To tell just the one story. Like they should have highlighted all of those wrestlers.
But wasn't that on Cornette or 83 Weeks or one of those Busted Open? It might have been Busted Open that it took because the final boss got a hold of it and he said, no. We're gonna.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Probably.
I think, man, I know he's such a big name in the industry and in general. I think he's all about The Rock is all about The Rock, man.
Yep.
He's the biggest superstar in the world. The movie star, whatever you want to call it. He's the most
That shows
famous
up
man on
8
the
hours
planet.
to shoots.
And I feel
I
like
heard that, yes.
if the
Peas and
cameras
jars. Peas and
if the-
jars.
Yeah.
if the cameras are not rolling, that guy is probably the biggest asshole in the world.
Yes, Roman Reigns. I'd be surprised if Roman doesn't come back at SummerSlam. I'd be shocked. Right? Like he has to, in some capacity, even if it's for like a CM Punk come out, you hear the theme, the end. Like,
Yeah.
he's gotta show up.
Solo called him out Friday. He has to.
I saw him. Yes,
I think he's going to screw Solo out of the title. He's going to cost Solo the match. That's what I think.
Setting up the. One question before I go, before you guys end. Who is the SummerSlam or the Survivor Series match? Because you know you're getting the War Games with the Bloodlines. Who is it?
We've been on this topic. We don't really.
Where's
I think it's
Hikuleo?
going to be.
Where the hell's Hikuleo at? Where's he at?
They're
Or
going
Tonga,
to.
Tonga.
I'm a firm believer that they're going to bring Sammy back into this storyline at some point and make it Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and Sammy. Maybe add a fifth person to that because they have to for the War Games.
They have to.
Because you have the Tonga Tama, not Toma Tonga, or the other Tonga.
Right.
Tongaloa.
Tongaloa that botches bullshit.
Everything.
He can't.
That was funny.
Camacho.
That was really
he
good.
wrestled before. He was Camacho. Like, I mean, it's not like this is new.
Yeah, Matt, we're
He
waiting
was
for
in-
Zilla too and Tala.
When does it get too much?
Well,
Like
does it
Aaron
become-
says, Aaron, tell him what you say.
They're going to need their own show. There's
Yeah.
so many of these Samoans. It's going to have to be like Saturday Night Samoa or some shit. Like Samoan Saturday. Like, I don't know, but they're all
do you
over the
thi-
place.
Do you think he comes back? Do you think he comes back? Brock Lesnar, Brock.
No.
Because I don't know about that, man.
I
With
think
the
they're done.
Paul Heyman, maybe.
Why? But why do you think that why does everyone think that he comes back just because of what's going on with Paul Heyman?
Because he's a
Because-
Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
So is CM
Yeah.
Punk, but it doesn't mean that they're going to get back with Paul Heyman.
Correct. He's this angle that they're doing with Heyman is to bring Roman back into the fold.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think that WWE was done with Brock, and I think Brock was done with the WWE
Yeah, I don't
once
think he
this
wrestles
Vince
anymore.
bullshit started. Once the allegations were flying around and his name got drug into it, I think Brock just said, "Look, I made my money. I'm done." I don't blame the guy.
Probably doesn't want to go through and get dragged through the mud again.
He hates people.
Yep. He
Well,
wants to
yeah.
hang out on his 300-acre ranch in
I was
Montana.
gonna
and
say his
nothing
fucking
wrong.
ranch, man, just proves that he hates
He's
people.
a 5,000 acre cattle ranch in Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all fucking gated. So have fun, dude. It's all fenced in. Enjoy your life. You've made your millions. So
Yep.
I don't know. But this
enough.
I've been talking about this War Games match for God knows how many months now. I'm just excited for it.
Sure.
I was more excited about the Wyatts though. Now they're back. But fucking War Games is gonna be amazing.
Do you think we see more from that story tonight instead of
Yes.
just VHS tapes? Do you think we see someone in the ring? Do you see something happening?
I just hope we don't see another VHS.
I know
tape.
there's
I'm
another-
sick of VHS tapes.
There's already another tape.
I hope. When does Alexa Bliss come back? Because I saw
That's
there was
what
a
I'm
video.
waiting
She's
of her
training. Her training.
She's
yeah.
training.
Yep.
I was thinking about this today. So, how awesome from a marketing standpoint would this be? Because originally everybody was saying it was the Wyatt 6, SIX, the number 6.
Then it was
Alexa didn't want to come back yet. So now they're calling the Wyatt 6, XICKS. How smart would it be to bring her back in the fold and then start selling the other merch with the Wyatt 6 on it?
I think you can still leave
It's
it. I
not.
think you
It's
can
not
leave it.
Wyatt 6 SICKS. It's SICK the number 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
look at the logo that hard.
The
That
S is
isn't
a
even
number
phonetically
6.
correct. Nobody even knows what that means. It's not even a word. Can't be
Nope.
6.
I'll have to look at that because I haven't seen that yet.
I heard
I'm
the
an English
rumor
speaker,
that
by the
that's
way,
what it
so-
was. I didn't actually see that that's what it is.
But-
I hope we see more from it tonight, though.
McAfee already has a tape. If
Well,
I'm not
it is.
mistaken, it got dropped off to his show.
They
It
are
is intense.
replaying Rhea right now. Mommy's back.
Yeah, I heard she was kicking off the show tonight.
Good. She should.
So I got it paused
All right, well-
downstairs. I know I'm going to go watch that in a few minutes here.
I have a DVR. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
She,
he's like, I was gonna say he's zeroed in on that right now, man. He's ready.
No, I just say that she's just coming out. You know, she's doing her thing. She's doing Rhea things, or she's walking in the back, doing that Rhea strut.
All right. Well, I got a moment, guys. Tomorrow night we will be joined by the Sarge, Cal Christopher, local wrestler for High Ground Pro Wrestling. He was the junior heavyweight champion. He recently lost his championship to Lucius Crow this past weekend at one of their shows. So we're going to have him on tomorrow night. We're going to talk a little bit about his career, what got him into wrestling and all that. And then maybe we'll hit a couple of WWE topics with him. But this guy's really funny. He's a good dude. You guys are going to really enjoy him. I know I'm excited to have him on the show. Then this upcoming weekend, guys, don't forget downtown Honesdale at Dragon's Den Games and Hobbies from 11 to 3 on Saturday. We will be in the shop. We'll be not recording. We're going to be live. We're just going to be hanging out, bullshitting, doing our thing in the shop. Make sure you come visit us, grab a shirt, grab some stickers, maybe sit down and talk to us live on air. Aside from that, I don't think we got anything else to promote right now. I got a lot of dates coming up. We got a lot of guests that are going to be appearing on the show. You can check out our Facebook page to see who will be on and when they will be on. We've shared that this past weekend, so make sure you check all that out. A lot of cool people coming on soon. Anything else, guys?
I think we're good.
No, sir.
Thank you, old man.
Raw started.
I am really freaking old. How about from you, Mark? You got anything else for us before we head out?
Nothing. Thank you, as always, for bringing me on. This is fun. Whenever you guys want me on again without getting too sick of me, let me know. I'm in.
We'll get you on the wrestling show with us one of these nights, man.
Yeah, what's that? Is that a Tuesday?
Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Yeah, it alternates.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
back and
Wednesday.
forth between Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wednesdays would be easier. We got cheerleading season, so now it's cheerleading time for me.
So does Justin.
Got
It's
it,
okay.
buddy.
Yeah.
In his
Sweet.
Daisy Dukes. His
Yeah.
Daisy freaking Dukes. Matt, I will send you a DM. I can introduce my buddy. He was on Tough Enough trying to get in WWE. Awesome, man. Do they still do Tough Enough?
I don't think so.
I think it's
That was a while ago, right?
That girl, that Sarah Lee that passed away, and then that big dude that was supposed to be like a Viking. I don't know. And then that was it, I think.
Gotcha. Well, we got Miz out of that, so cool enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't we get Maven? We got Maven, didn't we?
Maven too.
Was he
right.
from Tough Enough also?
Tough Enough.
Yep.
Yep. He was one of the winners. Yep.
Got you.
So-
All right, guys. Until tomorrow night, we hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday night. If you're a wrestling fan, we hope you enjoy WWE Monday Night Raw. Until next time, guys. Later.
Later.
Bye.
My friend here, Justin, he's already taken, and he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.